Hey, I was gonna say good morning, everybody. It's morning. It's some parts of the United States. It's 11:37 here, and I am just doing an impromptu pop up because I am so grateful. It is my birthday today, and if you know me, I love my birthday. And the older I get, the different reasons that I love it. I just always have loved my birthday. I get excited every time it's my birthday. I do. I love it because it's just always been such a happy day. Like it's always been a day of celebration ever since I was little. My parents always made it special, and then it became special to me. My family makes it special. My friends make it special, and it's not just about me, because it makes me in a good mood. So, people that I interact with, they're getting like the best of me. And today, I really love my birthday even more because I'm just so grateful that I've had a birthday, that I've made it another year, because there are not everybody gets to say that. You know, I'm gonna make this a happy video because I'm gonna do my makeup today. But not I lost my uncle just last year, right before Christmas. And I have made it my goal ever since then to make sure that I recognize people for the light they bring into the world, and that I make sure that everybody knows that I love them. And so what a better day to celebrate that than on your birthday. So I did a exercise with my team yesterday about finding their word of the year. And a lot of it has to do with just being really present in your body, in yourself. I know that sounds kind of strange, but being really present so they can decide, so they can hear and choose their word of the year. I'm not going to go over how to get your word of the year. If you're interested, you can certainly ask. But talking to them last night, so many of us, because we just live in a world where it's go, 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 go. It's on to the next. It's how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to do that? How am I going to, get more followers? How am I going to, da, 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 da. So it's just constant. And I think a lot of us, including myself, have lost just being present and grateful for that very moment. A lot of us always say you can't get time back, but that's because we get closer to knowing that we don't have as much time as we used to have when we were younger, right? But you know what? We all really have the same amount of time, because you never know when the last day that you get to celebrate that you're on this earth is. So, every day should be your birthday. But today is my birthday, and I want to share it with everybody, and I want to have fun. And I'm actually getting ready for the day so I can go get, because I like free stuff. So I'm going to go get my coffee from Dutch Bro. I'm going to go get my cookie from the cookie store. I just got an app notification that I get a brownie from Chick-fil-A. So Tom and I are going to go get all of that and just enjoy the day. And then he, of course, if you all know, if you've heard me talk, he's an amazing cook. So he's going to cook me dinner tonight. My mom and my sister have already called me. My friends have already texted me. I've gotten some amazing gifts from people, and a real funny one. My friend Kelly has always made it a point to make it a birthday week for me. So Kelly, if you're watching this, thank you. If you're watching the replay, thank you. But thank you to all of my friends and family that have made it special for me, because it has been amazing. And today is the day. It's my birthday. I even got a new cut and color for my birthday from my friend Kelly and Dana, who does my hair. So I am just really grateful for all of the people in my life. So, with that being said, let's put on some fun, fast colors so I can go get all of my birthday stuff, and make sure that if you listen to this today, if there's one thing you get out of it, I hope you get some makeup ideas or have some questions about skincare, because by the way, I have been using Mary Kay for 19 years. I've been a consultant for 19 years, a sales director for 14 of them, and I'm turning 54 today. And so skincare in Mary Kay is amazing. So if you have any questions about skincare or what to use, just certainly let me know or let your consultant know, because this is going into our Blessed Beauties. And hello, Nicole. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. I didn't tell anybody I was going live, so it's just a surprise. So it's probably just going to rewatch. So I'm going to go ahead because I've already done my hair. I hope I did you well. I hope I did you proud, Dana. I think I did okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this back so I can put a little bit of makeup on my face without getting it in my hair. And I have moved my desk so the window is right here. So there's a lot of natural sunlight coming in. So a little more on one side than the other, but I think you can see what I'm doing. So I hope so. I have, I think if you watched my last video, I've told you that I'm trying to not over tweeze my brows, because I'm trying to get this little part to fill in on its own, but they're growing everywhere but there. But I have, if you can see, I don't know how well you can see. So I do have some tweezing I need to do, but I'm just like, it's like my no tweeze January, just to see what might come back on its own. So who knows? So anyway, so if they look a little crazy, that's why. So I have already cleansed my face with my cleanser. I have already added my moisturizer. I've already used my eye makeup remover. I do it in the evening and in the morning, because I might miss something. And I also like how it conditions my eye area and my lashes and that. So our eye makeup remover is amazing. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Skincare, of course, I said, let me know. I am oily, but in the winter, I do have to add some extra hydration. So I'm looking for it. Sorry, you guys. So in the winter, I do add some extra hydration. And a lot of people, their skin gets a little drier in the winter. So does oily skin. And then what's weird is it gets oily. I mean, it gets a little drier, but we're still oily. So we need to add hydration, but not necessarily any extra oil. So I do like to add our HA plus ceramide hydrator. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of drops of that just to help. And I don't know if you can tell, but I am a little drier, around my nose area. See, it's a little more red there. So I just kind of warm it up in my hands and pat it in. Now, if you are even more dry, you can add more than I do. I just hardly add any, because I just want a little more hydration in those areas. Plus, it has ceramide in it, which is an age fighter as well. So I'll put that everywhere. Like I'd bathe in age fighting, right? Anything to support that skin's natural lift. Okay. So hello, Kelly Gregson. I bet your ears are burning. I just talked about you. And some of the amazing gifts that you've given me. One, my hair. Thank you. So I get excited when it's your birthday as well. What you get me. Pizza. Woohoo! I gotta get you a present. Hi, pizza guy. Nicole, yeah, so you've been dry. So, sweetie, you're a consultant. So order this on your next order if you don't have it in stock. And that will help your skin a lot. And then you don't have to change any of your skincare routine. This is just added. It's a booster, so it's not a moisturizer. So it's just going to help naturally boost some of your skin hydration production, because what HA does, which is hyaluronic acid, it actually helps your skin retain its own moisture. So you're not going to lose any of it. So yes, Nicole, start using it, sweet pea. If you're super dry, Nicole, morning and night. If you're like me and oily, just once. And I usually do it in the morning just because my foundation seems to go on a little better. Okay, so on to getting ready, because I only have a small window today to go get all of my stuff before I have other things I have to do. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I do not know why. It's got to be a mental thing. But every time I go live, I get a runny nose. Like, I don't know why that happens. But now I'm going to be sniffing through the whole video. So my apologies, everybody. My nose is overacting. So it must be a nervous thing. I'm getting all my stuff out so I don't have to sit here and keep digging every time I want something. So hold on one second. Of course, everything I want. Where is it? I want my brows. Okay, I'm going to have to get my whole makeup bag over here in front of me. Hold on one second. Okay, there it is. Okay. So the first thing I like to do is I like to get rid of some of the darkness under my eyes. And I like to do that with my under eye corrector, but it has disappeared. So you can also do it. We're just going to, do it at the end. We're going to just pull it out. Pull it out. So we're just going to use some really light concealer, but I actually like under eye corrector for this better. But when you're in a hurry and you don't have what you're looking for and you're live, you gotta figure it out. So we'll just do that. Maybe that natural sunlight's not helping you guys see everything so well, but that's okay. It's all about having fun, right? So then I like to use my foundation, my liquid foundation brush to tap this in. And it's just gently tapping it in. And that's going to help with the darker circles. Because if you know me, I was going to talk in first person. If you know Meg. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Good. I'm glad. I wasn't sure how it was coming across. Thanks, Kelly. I don't sleep a lot. So I get a little bit of dark circles. I've always been that way. I'm not a big sleeper. Okay, so there we go. And that kind of helps a little bit. Under eye corrector does it even better, but like I said, I'm not going to sit here and keep digging for everything. I thought I put everything back in its little cabinet, and now it's driving me crazy. Next thing I like to do is put on some foundation, and I'm going to use our CC cream in it's very light. It's called Very Light. In the winter, that's the color I use. In the summer, I like to use the light to medium. And it's just one squirt on my foundation brush, and then I just tap it in. I took it. Mine needs a lot of correcting. Oh, pizza. Nicole, if you're wondering where Pizza and Kelly are, they're over on my YouTube channel. So I'm not going crazy. I can see Facebook and YouTube comments. And I know I'm streaming into 3 Facebook pages and 1 YouTube channel. I'm going to get a little closer. Sorry, getting super close because I got to see in my mirror. Make sure I'm getting all the little areas. Okay, so now at this point, I like to add a little bit of powder just to kind of set that foundation. My nose is going to drive me nuts. I'm really sorry. I'm trying not to sniff so much. I don't have a tissue in here to take care of that. And I can't pause this and come back. So we're just going to have to deal with sniffing. So this is our translucent powder. It's all white. It's translucent. Doesn't change any of the color on anything. But like I said, I'm a little oily. So I like this as just a little. Hi, Ashley. I'm excited. It's my birthday. So I figured I'd just get ready with everybody. I'm getting ready to go get my free cookie and my free coffee and my free brownie. I like all my free stuff on my birthday. Thank you, Ashley. So that's just kind of setting that a little bit. And for those of you that are a little more mature skin like mine, if you press the powder in versus a lot of this, it kind of helps go in. Hello, John Camper. Thank you. Kind of helps press that in a little bit. Okay. And not overpass some of our finer lines and make them look like crevices. Okay. Our goal is not to have crevices. And then the next thing I'm going to do, of course, is my brows. Sorry, I'm flipping the powder off of my shirt. Of course, I wear a black shirt. And we're going to just use the brow defining pencil just a little bit today. Like I said, I'm kind of in a hurry, but I wanted to do a video. Hashtag free shit. That's right. That is my YouTube side. There's my crazy people over there. I love you, actually. So we're just going to line the bottom of my brows. With this brow defining pencil. And it's super tiny. So that's why it's so easy to use. And you don't have to press very hard. Oh, and I see my kitty's going to make an entrance, of course. He's going to make his debut, right? Okay, so I just lined the bottoms of them, sneaking away. Don't want Meanie to see me. And then if you brush your brow right down here where your arch, where the straight line and then your arch are, you just kind of brush that area down. And instead of like filling in your whole brow and you just need a little bit more definition, just brush that down. And then right at the top where the roots of your brow hairs are, just fill that in. So when you fill it in, it doesn't look like it's brushed down. Now I'm going to brush it back up, but that's, I've been spotted. But that's what you're shooting for, okay? And then I'm going to brush it back up. But this is just a way to do this without having to use a lot of product or fill in or take a lot of time on your brows. Because ladies, I think we spend way too much time on our brows thinking they need to look exactly the same, which you know that they don't. They just need to look related. They need to look like sisters. They don't necessarily need to be twins, okay? And then just brush those up. And that just kind of helps define that arch a little bit. Okay, and do the same over here. Again, sorry for all the sniffing. And there we go. Okay, so I have a scar that runs here, so it's always going to have a little funny thing here. And then I'm trying to grow back some hair here, but I have to use a little more of this in there until that hair comes in. Hopefully it will come back. If not, I'll just always use this little brow definer. Okay. And then that kind of shows me where I might want to fill in just a little bit. They necessarily don't need to look like twins. Alrighty. Yay. And then I'm just going to go for a soup. You can't. I'm already grounded. That's so crazy. So I'm going to go for a super quick look today because, like I said, I'm just going to go to town and get my free stuff because it's my birthday. Woo! And people like to give you free stuff on your birthday. And if you haven't got those people in your life, you need to find them. Okay, mine are apps on my phone. But you need to find something in all seriousness. You need to find something that brings you joy every day. Every day should be your birthday. Okay. Because you woke up. You woke up today. Okay. So there's right there. You should be grateful for that. I'm just putting a little highlighter underneath the arch here to make it highlighted a little more, make it look like I have even a little more of an arch. You could be like done with your eyes if you wanted to right then. I'm going to put a little eyeshadow on mine just because I have a lot of lid And so I want to put something there. I'm just going to use hazelnut as my base, which is like a nice hazelnut brown, taupey brown. Super simple look, nothing fancy today. I'm just going to press that everywhere except for where I just put the highlighter, and in the corner of my eye, I'm not going to put it there. Again, if you gently press your eyeshadow onto your lid instead of swiping it, more of it will deposit. You'll have less fallout when you do go to swipe it. And the color shows up faster, and you don't have to use as much product instead of swiping it. Okay, so now I've pressed that in. Now I can just swipe that just to make sure it's covered everywhere. But I don't have all of that fallout because I've pressed it in first. And it's just kind of made it a little darker. See, I've got a little more definition on this eye than just one big lid that looks like it's hanging over my eyes, which is really what it does. Oh, and look, kitty. That, folks, is Charlie. He likes to watch me get ready. I don't know why, but he does. Again, I hope everybody's having a really good day today. You should. It's Meg Day. It's birthday. It's birthday day. Okay. You woke up today. Be grateful. Or the sun rose today. So Pizza says he hasn't slept. So the sun rose today, Pizza. Be grateful. There's another day that you're here to see the sunrise. And I just had a text from a friend. Ashley and I have a friend that lives clear across the country, and she said they're getting 10 inches of snow today. Holy cow, that's a lot of snow. Okay, so I could just be done, right? But I'm going to put a little bit of color, a little more color. I'm going to use Cinnabar. I'm going to use that same brush, but I'm just going to use the end of it. And Cinnabar is a cinnamon brown. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the top of my, like right up, so I have a hooded eye, right? So when my eye is open, you see all of this, right? So I'm going to put some on all of that to kind of make it go in a little deeper so it doesn't look like I have such a hood. And so you see some color above where my eye is open. See? Lots of hood, maybe not as much. And a little bit of color. It is a lot of snow, Kelly. A lot of snow. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a little V right here. Don't go. So if you have a hooded eye, don't go clear down here because you're just going to pull that down, and that's, you want to keep everything up. Okay. My eyes are open. Yes. But see, when I close my eyes like this, and then I open them, you can't see anything down here. Smarty pants. Okay. So a little V. So when my eyes are open like this, you can still see some color. Okay. Because if I put it down here and then I opened the eyes, you wouldn't see any of the color. Says we have, let's see. So it looks like we got a few people on Facebook watching. Hello, Facebook watchers. And then I got all my rowdy people here on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and hit that like button, the thumbs up button, the share button. If you're in one of my Facebook groups, you can't share it. But if you're on my Meg Moore Independent Sales Director business page, you can share that one. And I would really appreciate that. My goal, one of my New Year's goals, is to be more active on all of these pages so I can help promote my consultants' businesses, of course, my business. And I have mentioned it before that I'm going to be starting, I don't know if it's going to be a video blog or just a podcast, but I am going to be starting a podcast. It will be geared towards women, but anybody can watch it or listen to it, because I really just want to talk about accepting yourself for who you are and for the body that you have, while you decide how you want to treat your body. You know, a lot of people want their body to be firmer or smaller, which totally awesome. But I also want to remind everybody to love the one they're in, because you can't change anything about yourself until you accept it and love it. So if there's some change that you want to do, you can, but I also want you to know that you're perfect as you. And so, that's what it's going to be a lot about. And so then I'm just going to blend this. Hello, Ghost Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. She says, birthday girl looks freaking beautiful and natural. And when she puts makeup on, she looks hot. Don't make me email Tom to take you out for lunch. Happy birthday. Oh, I love you. Squishy. I'm squishy too, Ashley. I'm squishy everywhere, and I want you to embrace the squish, right? So again, that's just a little bit of cinnabar on the top of that hazelnut, just in that crease. And then I'm just kind of blending it out a little, because I don't want it to be too dark today. And Ghost Nancy, Tom is actually going to make me dinner tonight. So I'm excited about that. Chicken fajitas. Yeah. Do it. Email Tom, Ashley says. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeliner on. I'm going to check my time. Okay, it's only noon. Cool. This is our eyeliner in deep brown. Ooh, could use the blue, but I don't know. Let me look real quick. If I have it right offhand, I'll use it instead. Don't think I do. Come on, blue, show up, blue. Okay, nope. And I don't want to go digging for it while I got all of you in front of me. So we're going to use the dark brown. Okay. Our liners also come with a sharpener, so you can sharpen it at any moment. You don't have to look for one. It just fits on the end of the liner. They're color coded, so you can tell this is the brown one. Okay. Our eyeliner is super soft, so you don't have to press very hard at all. I actually just line the very tops of the lash line there, because I don't want it to be real thick liner today. And the reason I do that, like in almost like filling in between the lashes there, is because then it will make my lashes look a little thicker at the base. You can kind of tell already. Okay. So just do it to the other side. What if you're colorblind? It says it has the name of it on the pencil. Pizza. And then if you're blind, I don't know how they do that, but it says brown right on it. See, there you go. Okay. And then it is a night. By the way, our eyeliner is waterproof. And I just kind of take our little just want to make sure that's all smudged in there. Can't read. Well, pizza, and then what we'll do is when you order eyeliner for your one night out, you'll just have to trust me that I send you the color that you asked me for. How about that? I got you, pizza. Okay, and so then underneath the eyes, I'm going to take my smudger brush and I'm going to dip it in that cinnabar color. I'm just going to line under my eyes with it, and a little thicker. Okay. So I'm going to go a little past down the lash line there. And then I'm going to take a little bit of shimmer. I think I'll just use Crystalline today, which is just a nice shimmery white. Put it in the very corner of my eye, and then I'm going to put it down here in this corner. Again, sorry for all the sniffing, you guys. I don't know what it is, but every time I go live, it does that. Let's see if I can find some kind of tissue or here, I'll just use a. Okay. And then I have decided, as I'm sitting here looking at my eyes, I'm going to use just a little bit of rose gold on the base there. Even though you won't see it when my eyes are open like this, I want a little shimmer there on the top. And that's the rose gold. So that's all I'm going to do to my eyes. Okay. Oh, except for mascara. And then I'm going to just put a little bit of blush on. A little bit of contour, which I'm going to just use as bronzer, actually. I'm going to put it right above my cheekbone there. Just to give me a little definition. Keep everything up. Don't help gravity. And I'm going to use a little bit of blush right here on the top edge of my apple. The apple's here, so I'm going to use the edge of my apple, the outer edge, and up. Kind of like a little C around my eye there. Okay. All right. And then I just make sure that is brushed off a little bit. And blend that. Just go up. Make sure you go up, not down. You know, don't go down here, right? Keep everything above where your cheeks are, and that kind of helps lift that up a little. I'm going to finish with a little bit of highlighting powder. Just on the top of my cheek, not in that eye area, just right on the top. I'm going to put a little bit on the Cupid's bow just to help define that. And a little bit down the bridge of my nose to make my nose look nice and straight. I'm going to take some setting finishing powder. And I'm going to use the light ivory in our silky setting powder. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm reading all these YouTube comments. And again, same with the setting powder that I used with the translucent powder. You want to tap it in first, especially if you are in more what I call an interesting age, which is my age. Okay. We have fine lines that we necessarily don't want them to be fine crevices. So fire red lips. I don't want to do red today, Nancy, just because I'm going to do like a lot of errands, but I will put some lips on for you. So maybe I'll do fire red this evening and I'll send you a picture. So I'm just pressing that powder in first because that is going to be, so if you have fine lines, right? And if you just swiped over with powder, it's only just going to fill the outer edge and not in the line. So then you have what looks like, deeper crevices. I hate that word. But if you press it in, then it gets in everywhere. And then you don't have that problem. Because a lot of people tell me, oh, I don't like to wear powder because it intensifies my wrinkles. Well, it's because you need to press it in first versus swiping it. And then once it's pressed in, then you can swipe it because then it's going to get any excess powder off. Okay. Same with if someone has bigger pores. Press first. It'll fill in versus just going over the top and making it look more accentuated. All right, mascara and lip time. Nancy, I will, I'll put a brighter lip gloss on for you, just for you. And then I'll put a little bit of lighter shimmer over the top of it. Because I was just going to wear lip gloss today. So mascara, I'm just going to go real light with it. This is my favorite mascara as of today. I change my mind all the time because I love our mascaras. But I like the Fanorama for now. It's the brush in it because it's also our Lash Love formula. So we have the Lash Love in this as well. But this brush is awesome because it's got a straight edge part, and then it's got like this figure 8 there, that figure 8 part. So what you do is you take the straight edge part, you put it at the base of your lashes, and you wiggle, 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 and then you twist so that figure 8 kind of grabs them all, because the wiggle on that is like it just, it dispenses the mascara evenly on your lashes, on the base of your lashes, and then the twist is pulling it through all of those lashes and combing and fanning them out. Fanorama. And I'm just going to do one application today. I'm not going to do a lot. Yay, I love this mascara. Same over here, just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's how often you wear it. And you know what, Nancy? You should replace your mascara every 3 months anyway, because it gets contaminated. But yeah, I get that. A lot of people wear mascara like daily. Like if they don't do anything, they do put their mascara on. I tend to wear mascara anytime I put makeup on, but I don't wear it if I don't have makeup on. So it's just, depends. But I try to get ready often. Every day is what I'd like to do, because this actually is something that fills my cup. It makes me feel good. That's one of the things I want to talk about on my whatever I'm going to call it, vlog. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Is to do more things that make you feel good, that make you feel good on the inside, whether it's something that you do for your outside you or, inside, and do more of it. Because like I said, I think in the beginning of this, I think a lot of us are just living so much day to day and just trying to survive versus thriving. And I just really know that we're put on this earth to thrive. And I'm not talking about just financially, but I'm talking about just living and thriving, instead of just going through the motions. I think that all of us have got so much going on, and we've ran into so many hazards and complications. And even with the last 3 years of everything else that's been going on, we all have our own inner battles. And I think that if we all just kind of pause for a minute and, sounds funny, but feel the grass under your feet before the snow hits it, and just really be present, I think we would all be able to find something that we could be grateful for, and then work towards trying to find things that we could do for ourselves that bring us a little bit of joy. Because I will tell you what, to change the world, right, we have to be able to change how we feel. And so if we feel good, if we feel better, if we're more joyful, things aren't going to hit us as much, and we're not going to react to things like we normally do. And that's like a domino effect. So it's my mission this year is just to try and watch my own reactions with things. So anyway, there is my mascara. Another thing I like about this mascara is it's got a little brush on the very tip of it. So you can go through and kind of pull that up like that. And it kind of catches all the little ones that you may have missed and kind of helps fan those out and brush them out a little bit. And then that's how I put it on the bottom too. I just kind of take that little brush and go over them like that. And then lips, because Nancy wanted a little bit of color. Oh, my nose is killing. Okay. I'm going to put on just for Nancy, because I was just going to wear this today, right? But Nancy wanted red. So I'm going to do, Nancy, I'm going to do this color for you, and I can't see. Okay. So this is called Berry Delight, Nancy. So it's not red, but it is like a sparkly berry, okay? So just for Nancy. It goes to less stress, so I don't have less seizures. Yes, less stress. So less stress, Nancy, less stress. You know, being in that present moment, I was going to wear that same color. Wes. It would look perfect on you, Wes. So what I like about our lip gloss is it's got a natural little divot in there. So I've always been jealous of my friends that can open up a lipstick and like put it on without a mirror. I've always needed a mirror. But with this one, you don't, because it's got that little divot in it. So you can lay it on your lips and just go back and forth. And it applies that color right on there so easily. I am using the mirror because I want to make sure I do it right for you, but you don't need one. And if you're my friend Kelly, she's so talented, she doesn't have to use a mirror either. So that's just gloss. And there's the red for you, Nancy. But during the day, I'm going to go get all my free stuff, like I said. So I'm going to put this on the top. This is called Sheer Illusion. It's like opalescent. It's going to give it just a little more shimmer and not so in your face. There we go. Okay, so that is my look for today, but I just really wanted to come on and say, yay, it's my birthday. And just to really, really impress, not impress you, but impress the fact, push in the fact that we should just all be really grateful that we're here today. I use mirrors, Wes. Oh my God. I do not know what to do with my YouTube friends. I just don't. So be grateful today. Find something that brings you joy and do more of it. As long as it's not, hurting other people or anything like that, you should do more of it. Find ways to bless other people, because I tell you what, that blessing other people is actually a really gift to yourself. It makes you feel better. If you have any questions about any of the makeup that I used today or any of the skincare products that I talked about, please reach out to your consultant if I'm not your consultant, because I know this is streaming into my consultant's client page as well. If I am your consultant, just message me and I'll let you know if you have a question about price or a question about your skincare or any of the colors that we use today. Just let me know, or any questions in general. Have an excellent day. Make someone else's day today. You guys have made my day special already. And I just love birthdays, because it's just a reminder that I made it through another year and then I can make this year even better, and I can do more than I did the year before. So I love you guys. Have a great, great day. Talk to you later. Oh, dang it. I don't I don't have touchscreen. I used to have a touchscreen on my own laptop, so I'm always going up here. You can't see me. I'm going up here to hit the how do you give fake eyelashes that stuck to your forehead off. Eye makeup remover will get those off, pizza. You're skipping your birthday till 2025? No, Nancy. We're going to celebrate your birthday. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.